What's new on the 2026 Honda HR-V? Let's go over that right now. We don't want to waste your guys' time, so let's dive in. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. Hype up this video as we truly need and appreciate your guys' support. Our email right here. Email us if you got some for us to film. We'll talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Folsom Lake Honda here in Folsom, California for providing us this HR-V for this walk around review. And we are dropping that MSRP sticker for the ones who want to shop from the couch at home. Stay tuned. 2026 Honda HR-V. What's new? Two exterior paint colors. One being the Boost Blue Pearl, the second one being the Solar Reflection Metallic, which takes the place of Solar Silver Metallic, okay? And as well as the wheels. Every trim now gets a different style on the rim. And also the EXL does have 18-inch new alloy rims, okay? Now I'm gonna bring this front end to you and I'm gonna mention some new things in the back, so stay tuned. Front end still comes with the LED front headlights, and that is standard all across trims. We have the hazards and daytime running lights down here on the bottom. Dropping down, EXL does come with the bumper sensors, as this one is the EXL. High gloss black upper grille. Lower grille is matte black plastic, high gloss black trim on the bottom, as well as active or live air vents for your wheel area. Coming over to the driver's side, as I mentioned to you guys, all trims get new style rims on the lineup, okay? So you have three trims, LX, it's gonna be Sport and EXL. These rubbers are a Hankook Energy GT, and the size is a 225/55/18. Machine surface silver, high gloss black. Suspension is still the front McPherson strut suspension system. High gloss black wheel well trim painted on the EXL. Side mirror, blind spot assist, matte black plastic on the bottom, integrated blinker lighting. Dropping down, we do have high gloss black trim coming from that wheel well paint. Very nice, gives it more of a cleaner, luxurious look. Keyless fob entry on the EXL as well as on every trim. We have high gloss black up top on top of the windows, high gloss black in between the window frames, as well as matte black plastic on the bottom. A sunroof tilt and slide moonroof option, or sunroof, however you like to call it. The back is a 4-disc wheel brakes, very nice. And we go ahead and press this, and no cap for that gassing, which is very convenient when you're at the gas tank or a gas pump. Up top, a spoiler and integrated brake light. What used to come standard just on the EXL is now standard on all. The privacy glass here in the back, you get that on the LX and the Sport as well. A wiper for that back glass. And if you do have the Sport trim, what's new is that Honda emblem is going to be blacked out with the high gloss black paint, okay? Now, back is LED rear tail lights, bumper sensors going across with a camera right over that Folsom Lake Honda license plate, and that backup camera is standard on all trims. A parking reflector here and on the right side. Dropping down, finishing off with a high gloss silver with your exhaust tip on the passenger side. Bumper area right here, which tucked away gives it a cleaner look. Now let's go ahead and open up the tailgate. It is manual on the EXL, so no electric opening tailgates. 24 cubic feet of space behind the second row, 55 cubic feet of space maximum with the second row down. As we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, we like to measure our cargo areas live. 34 to 35 inches, about 2 feet, 10 inches behind the third row. And we come over in the width. The width is going to be about 40 to 41 inches. The entry is about 29 to 30 inches. And if I drop that 40%er on the passenger side, let's measure to about the center console in the back. There you go. About 67 inches, 5 feet, 7 inches back here, okay? So what do we get under the mat? We get more cubby room. And what's under the foam? A spare tire, all right? Now, we're pretty much done. On the right-hand side of the cargo, you do get a 12-volt outlet and an LED light for that cargo area. Now we're pretty much done talking about the exterior, the cargo. Let's talk some powertrain real quick. The powertrain is pretty much exactly the same from the 2025 over to the 2026. 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder, naturally aspirated engine. I have to say that's probably one of Honda's best engines. Paired together with the continuously variable transmission, also known as the CVT. Horsepower, 158 horsepower. MPG on this unit is 26 city with a 34 highway. 14-gallon gas tank size, everybody. Now, if we come over to the side of the vehicle, I wanted to mention some dimensions. Coming in at 180 inches in length, 72 inches in width, 63 inches in height with 104.5-inch wheelbase and 7.3-inch ground clearance with 1,500 pounds of max towing capacity if you want to tow something. Now we're done talking about everything on the exterior, let's talk interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk interior. What's new right off the bat, everybody? Starting with the 9-inch infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is now standard in the LX Sport and EXL with the temperature gauges. Okay, as you guys can see, these used to be white when you're changing the temperature, but if you're going hot, it turns red. If you're going cold, it turns blue. The USB-C plugins, there used to be just one USB-A plug-in here on the right. Now they minus the USB-A and put in 2 extra USB-C plugins. So now you have 2 for the front and 1 for the back right here. Okay, so 3 total. Now, the silver lining right here on the steering wheel spoke, that's another new. All right, other than that, pretty much nothing else. But let's go ahead and show you the overall EXL 2026 HRV. Leather seating surfaces for the seat inserts, and they are stitched and perforated with heated seats. Manual control on the passenger, but electric control on the driver because it is EXL. In front, non-lockable glove compartment here. The matte black honeycomb grille with that, again, leather wrap partial dash and then plastic up top. Coming over to the infotainment screen, I did mention Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and you have a different look here on the left-hand side of the screen, so kind of a newer look on the screen itself also. You could go ahead and mess around with your screens. This is home, audio source. That's what the audio looks like. Very simple, straight to the point. It is Honda, okay? Dropping down, we have dual climate controls, 3 knobs. This is how you're going to turn up the vent, turn this off. Temperatures, heated seats, and your defrosters with your AC controls. Further lower, USB-C plugins, wireless charging pad, and cup holders here. Shift lever still in the same place. Drive modes, you'll see the drive modes on the left-hand side of that cluster. That's normal, econ, and snow. Hill descent control, parking brake, and brake hold. Center console here in the center, just very simple, straight to the point. Up top, a auto-dimming rear view mirror, LED lighting, and a manual visor with a tilt slide moonroof option. Come over to the driver cockpit cluster display. You have partial digital on the left-hand side, a manual tachometer on the right-hand side for that miles per hour gauge. Your steering wheel is leather wrapped. On the right-hand side of the steering, you can control a few things like your cruise control as well as your crash warnings. On the left-hand side, you can control your home screen there on the cluster as well as your gauge. High gloss black trim with the silver, that's new. And we get the lever here on the right for windshield wipers, a lever here on the left for your lighting and signal lights. Further left, traction control. Then we come over to the door panel, and the door panel looks exactly the same as the old one. Window switches, side mirror switches, and pretty much it. Now we're done with the front side. Let's shoot over to the second row seating. Now there is nothing new on the second row seating, everyone. Just want to clarify that. To put space into perspective, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall. You get more than enough leg room, more than enough head clearance there, so that is clear. The seating surfaces are leather, perforated back here as well. But you get only 1 pocket on the back of the passenger front seat. In between that front seat, we have a little cubby room with no tech. So I find myself using that USB-C plug-in on the mid-range of the center console for back passengers, okay? Other than that, nothing else is pretty much new or too crazy back here. You do have touch-sensitive reading lights up top, but we know that from the prior models. Now, everybody, here's the MSRP sticker, and the total MSRP price is coming in at $44,500. And hopefully this video did help you guys out. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Hype up this video here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu for more car reviews and car products. Thanks and God bless.